This administration has finally touched on this topic of Section 8. Now, a few months back, I made a video detailing how this new administration, the Trump administration, may cut the Section 8 budget because they were looking at HUD for cuts overall. Now, this has finally came out and we have it in writing, folks. For those who don't know, there's an affordable housing crisis. What that means is people cannot afford a place to rent and people just can't own. All right. Just the other week, it was confirmed that minimum wage in any state, you cannot afford to rent a house. Okay. Minimum wage in any state, you cannot afford to rent a house. So therefore, that's a problem because as some of you know, well, housing costs are here and job wages are there. That's a big space, a big gap. All right. So the government knows they has to step in. So what did they do? The Trump administration has allocated $32 billion, which is up from last year, which is $28.5 billion. I believe the increase is due to the increase in cost for housing, and they wanted to make sure that the vouchers can match what properties rent for. I did a video, I want to say last year, how in major cities, landlords were not renting to Section 8 tenants like they used to at one point. Reason being, well, if a Section 8 tenant has a voucher for $1,500, but 3 bedrooms in my city start at $1,800, well, you know, why would I cost myself $3,600 to accommodate this person when I can make myself $3,600 more? Right? So now what the Trump administration has done is they are increased the vouchers so that the vouchers can meet market rate. $16 billion has been allocated to affordable housing projects. So what does that mean? If you ever ride past a community and it's affordable housing, let's say if it's townhouses, single family houses, they may be for sale or for rent. Okay. With that being said, if they're for sale, it'll have something like, hey, you can't make over X amount to purchase one of these units, or they'll have something with the rent may be income based, or the rent may say, hey, listen, if you make under X amount, you're eligible to fill out an application and rent here. So they're going to allocate $16 billion for new affordable housing projects. Also, for senior citizen housing, $931 million was allocated to the elderly. All right. That $931 million, that is for to help the elderly with housing. So I think that is much needed as well. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but at the time of retirement, the average retirement account is $80,000. So what does that mean? Well, if somebody retired from a job making $40,000 a year and they got $80,000 in their retirement account, well, they got 2 years of living comfortably left, you know? So in most situations in America, well, you know, there has to be an allocation for senior citizen housing, especially when everybody doesn't own their home and everybody has not paid off their house, you know, so you can keep up their living standard. It may not be what it was at its height, but listen, as long as you can maintain it and get by is better than struggling and drowning. Okay, so overall, with this new bill, is business as usual. So what does that mean for you? That means that you should, hey, buy some rental property, look into Section 8 housing. There is a bunch of money out there for you. And to my wholesalers who watch this video, what does this mean for you? Well, they allocated $16 billion towards affordable housing projects. So therefore, you need to be looking for land because these builders will need land. All right. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to click on this video next to me. We'll give you the pros and cons of written to Section 8. I'm Nasser, AKA the real estate guru. I'm not a guru, I'm a duru because I actually do this business. Peace.